Julia's castle.
Julia's castle.
Julia carefully placed a cone on the
Julia carefully placed a cone on the last
tower.
tower.
It made a satisfying snap.
It made a satisfying snap.
Ta-da! She sang
Ta-da, she said
loudly.
loudly.
My castle is finished.
My castle is finished.
What do you think, Jasper?
What do you think, Jasper?
Jasper was Julia's pet rabbit.
Jasper is Julia's best rabbit.
He wiggled his nose.
He wiggled his nose.
Julia had been building the big
Julia had been building a big
castle for days.
castle for days.
Brick by brick, she built the walls on the green base.
built on a green base.
She used red tiles to make the roof.
She built red tiles on a roof.
There were toy horses and
There were toy horses and
people. She used
She used
every one of her plastic blocks.
every one of her plastic blocks.
She carried her castle into the living room.
She got her castle into the living room.
Look, Dad, I finished it.
Look, Dad, I finished it.
Julia's dad put down his book and looked
Julia's dad put down his book and looked
at the castle from every
at her from every
side.
side.
That's amazing,
That's
he
amazing,
said.
he said.
He picked up 2 toy people.
He became 2 toy people.
Are you the kind knight
Are you the kind knight
or the wise princess?
or the wise princess?
Julia grinned.
Julia grinned.
Both, she said.
Oh, she said.
Her dad laughed.
Her dad left.
Tomorrow, I'm going to glue the whole
So now I'm going to
thing together,
sing together.
she said.
She said.
I want to keep it this way forever.
I know. I don't want to keep this way forever.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
He asked.
He asked.
Yes, because it's perfect,
Yes, because it's perfect.
Julia answered.
Julia answered.
Julia took the castle
Julia took the castle
back to her room.
to her room.
She set it on the desk next
Sitting on the desk
to Jasper's cage.
next to Jasper's cage.
You're the dragon, she told Jasper.
She told Jasper.
Your job is to protect my castle.
Your job is to protect my castle.
The next day after school, Julia got some glue and
Julia got some glue and
went to her room.
went to her room.
Oh no! She cried.
Oh, she cried.
The castle was smashed on the
The castle swung on the
floor. Jasper sat next to the
Pressed out onto the
pile of blocks,
blocks.
nibbling on a toy tree.
Nibbling on a toy.
Julia's dad came running.
Julia's dad kept running.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
He asked.
He asks.
Jasper got out of his cage
Jasper to our cage.
again. He just
He just
destroyed my castle.
destroyed my castle.
I'm so sorry, honey.
I'm so sorry, honey.
Maybe you can rebuild it,
Maybe you can rebuild it.
her dad suggested.
Like that suggestion.
Julia's
Julia,
eyes filled with tears.
I fell with tears.
No, I can't.
No,
It was perfect.
It was perfect.
She started throwing the pieces into her toy
He started throwing in
bin.
toy bin.
She stayed in her room until it was
He started to go until
time for dinner.
time for dinner.
That night, Julia's dad read her a
Then I tried the for her.
story. It was about an astronaut
Around the astronauts.
blasting off in her rocket.
Astronauts
Can
in the
I be a
rocket.
brave astronaut
Can I be a brave astronaut
someday?
someday?
Julia asked.
Julia asked.
Yes, and a
Yes, and a
kind knight and a wise princess,
knight and a white princess.
her dad said.
Her dad said.
He kissed her on the forehead
He
and
kissed her on her forehead
stood up.
and stood up.
Ow, he said.
Oh,
He picked
he picked
up a block he had stepped on.
blood in his stomach.
That's the cone from the tower,
That's the guy from the tower.
Julia said.
Julia said.
As she fell asleep, she came up with a
He fell asleep and she came
plan for her castle.
from her castle.
The next day,
Next day,
Julia went to the toy bin.
Julia went to the toilet.
She picked up a brick and snapped it
She picked up a brick and sprang
to the cone.
to the cone.
She kept building, putting
She kept building
together the bricks and tiles.
the brick tiles.
Ta-da! She finally sang
Tada, she finally stayed
out.
out.
Julia rushed to find her dad.
Julia rushed to find her dad.
She held up her new creation.
She fell down a new creation.
Look! She called out.
Look, she called out.
Is that your new castle?
Is that
He
your new castle? He
asked. Julia shook her head.
Julia shook her head.
Nope, it's my spaceship.
No, it's my spaceship.
Connection.